what are some key tools and strategies that your ministry uses in the area of evangelism, Delvin? Fill
Yeah.
us briefly in on that, if you would.
Yeah. There's a phrase we like to say is evangelism covers a multitude of sins.
Yes.
And in a lot of ways, evangelism is I always say, our president Steve Murrow always says it's like the Siamese twins. They're connected. If you only do evangelism, then your students will graduate. Yeah, or I'm sorry, if you only do evangelism, you'll win students to the Lord, but they'll never grow. And if you only do discipleship, they're all going to graduate and you won't have a campus ministry. So you have to do both. Really, that's all the campus ministry is in our minds. And here locally is we focus on reaching out to students, not just to be nice to them, not just to be State Farm agents, but we want to help them to hear the gospel. So we talk about the word engage. That's our word that we use. And so we try to our desire is to equip and empower students to engage and establish other students in their faith. So the tools we use a tool called the God Test. Dr. Rice Brooks came up with it after his dissertation and findings on the gift of the evangelist. He equipped us with a tool, and really it's 10 questions if you believe in God, 10 if you don't. And that's a powerful tool. There's an app for it, and so it's become really easy for our students to kind of pick it up, use it with their friends, and to have great conversations. And also to teach. That's what I found a huge part of our job is to teach students how to share the gospel and what is the gospel. And
Yep.
so it becomes a great tool to kind of have all of that happen. And so we use the God test. We also use a lot of 2-minute miracles, which is just a student learning how to share their testimony and in a brief, compact way. And so we call it a 2-minute miracle. And then also the one verse evangelism. So the great navigators have a tool, I believe they're the ones that came up with it, but just using Romans 6:23 and beginning to just unpack that in a clear, concise way. And so those are some of the tools we use. Obviously, there's many tools that are available in a campus ministry role, but we hone in on those three and just help our students to use them and to get out of the boat, so to speak, and trust Jesus. So.
Wow, that is so awesome. I think maybe even Steve Shadrach invented the one verse bridge. Is that accurate, Shad? If you did, you wouldn't take credit for it.
I was discipled by the Apostle Paul. Me and Timothy were in that same Bible study together, and he's the one that came up with the bridge illustration initially. Paul trained me with it, so I passed it on to Dawson Trotman years later. So.
There you go.